Welcome, my name is Shannon Molai, and today we will discuss sexual harassment and discrimination in the workplace. You will learn how to recognize sexual harassment and how to prevent it from happening in your work environment. Despite the mass attention in the media and in the courts, sexual harassment remains a significant issue in today's workplace environment. Harassment can come in many forms, such as race, religion, age, gender, or ethnic background. Harassment negatively impacts the workplace by undermining the integrity of the employment relationship, harming employee morale, and interfering with productivity. You will now see a video of an example of sexual harassment happening in a workplace. While you're watching, please recognize the body language and the tone of the two employees and why this is inappropriate in a workplace environment.
Hey Regan.
Hey.
Do you want to go out for a drink sometime?
I don't really think that's appropriate. We're coworkers, so I don't think we should.
That doesn't matter. For coworkers, we can still go out and hang out.
You know, you've asked me before, and I still don't think it's appropriate. I've already told you no once, so I'm going to tell you no again.
But what's wrong with that?
I just don't want to. I don't think it's appropriate because we work together.
I guess.
Anyway. I need to get back to work.
Alright.
For the next example of harassment, it will be of discrimination happening in a workplace environment. While you're watching, please recognize the body language and the tone of the two employees and why this is inappropriate in a workplace environment.
Hey, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second.
Sure. Just a minute. Yes?
So I was wondering if I could go ahead and take the lead on the Canon project.
The one that you and Tim were working on?
Well, Tim just joined the team, and so I've been doing the majority of the project, and so I was wondering if I could go ahead and take the lead.
I think I'm going to have actually Tim take the lead.
Well, he's new, and I'm a bit more qualified. I've been with the company longer, and I have a little bit more experience, so I was wondering if I could take it.
I think I've actually made my final decision, and I'm actually going to give it to Tim.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Now that you have seen an example of discrimination and sexual harassment in a workplace environment, this next video will show you how to prevent harassment in a workplace environment and how to stop it from happening again.
So I wanted to talk to you about an inappropriate incident that happened today at work.
Okay, sure. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
So one of my coworkers came up and he asked me out, and he's been very persistent about it. He's actually asked me before, and I told him I wasn't comfortable with that. And he asked me again today, and I also thought that the way he was touching me was also inappropriate for the workplace. So I just wanted to tell you about it because I didn't think it was appropriate at all.
Okay, thanks so much for letting me know. I will definitely go ahead and get the situation investigated further, and we'll make sure that we resolve it.
Thank you.
Now that you have seen examples of discrimination and sexual harassment in a workplace environment, you are now able to identify these situations from happening in your workplace. You should also now be able to know how to prevent harassment and discrimination from happening in your workplace environment. The way that you can prevent these from happening is by speaking up to your manager and letting them know of the situation of what has happened to either to you personally or what you have witnessed happening to your peers. By notifying your manager, they will be able to investigate the situation and resolve it from occurring again. Your manager will be able to take the correct steps and procedures as well as handle the consequences that need to be taken with the employee so they will never be able to discriminate or harass you or other employees in the workplace. Sexual harassment and discrimination is illegal and a crime, and it should always be taken seriously and reported immediately when it occurs.